let's begin section number 4, the long crisscrosses. One of my favorite stitches now that Mikey brought to us in the study of determination. We are going to slip stitch into a corner or chain 2 if you're already there, just like he tells us. I'm just going to show you how I'm putting this in here. If you want to see a real in-depth tutorial, I will leave that link below for you to go practice with Mikey, okay? But I'm just going to throw this on here and show you how I'm putting it into this blanket, okay? So from here, we are, like I said, chain 2 if you're already there. And then we are going to just put 1 double crochet in back into the corner. And then we are going to put a double crochet in the next, we're going to put double crochets all the way across, just simple double crochets. Make sure to look at the anatomy of your stitches to make sure you're not skipping anything or adding anything, and I will meet you on the other side. But let's do a couple together first, okay? Because this one, the way I put that on there, I don't want you to think that that little stitch right there, that's a single crochet, or a chain, that's a chain. So we're looking at this one right above. You can see it. There's your post of the half double and right above it. Now, this is the place where I, as a beginner, always go, sometimes still go wrong. Still, to this day, go wrong, coming in and out of corners. So, it's not perfect, and sometimes we all do it. Maybe add an accidental stitch, pick up a single crochet that was at the end. All right, so these ones are going to be really easy. We're starting to get a lot bigger, so these rows are much longer. Just trying to show you where I'm going, because the twins in the stitch, sometimes when you jump over the space, that gets a little bigger than the rest of it. So that's all right. Just put your double in there. We're doing our foundation, or we're creating our foundation for these crisscrosses. Alrighty, so I will meet you at the end. Are you ready? We're going to zoom. I'm going to be like a superhero. Pew! Ready, set, go. All right, I'm pulling up on this corner, and I wanted to make sure that I showed you guys that we are doing 2 doubles and a chain 2 and 2 doubles in these corners. And then we're just going to keep going. I got 3 more sides. Ooh, fuzz. I was playing with black earlier. All right, there's my 2 doubles, chain 2, 2 doubles. And coming out of the corner, in the corner. Okay. And we will proceed. So zoom, zoom to the other end. I'm not going to stop at the corners. I'm just going to go. I think you guys can do this. If you need further tutorial on this right here, putting this double crochet row into this blanket, you can go to study determination. I believe this starts on row 13, I believe. Okay, so, but I'm just going to keep going. The next row, I believe we're coming up on our, I'm glancing over there, single crochets. So, but I'll go through them all. All right, so ready, set, go to the other side. Okay, my loves, I've come all the way around, and I did a chain 2, and I slip stitched into the top of that chain, chain 2, and I switched my hook because my hand was feeling a little tired. So we are going to slide to the next corner, and I have put color number 2, which is my, dark blue is my color number 2. And now we're going to just do a simple, easy row of single crochets. And in the corner, we are going to do single crochet. I did a standing single crochet. You're welcome to do a chain 1 and then single crochet back into the corner space. But I just did a single crochet standing. Then here we will just go right into it. Single crochets all the way. Our corners are going to be single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. So again, that's the corners are single crochet, chain 3, we want to chain 3 and single crochet. I'm just going to go all the way across with this dark blue until we get to the corner. Hit them corners, and then, I mean, you guys can hit some single crochets around. Let's see what our corner looks like. Yeah, when you come through here, easily. Yep, I believe in you. You guys got it. So let's do this. I'm going to zip around. It is getting really late, and I want to get this out for you. So ready, set, go. So I just came around with 2 single crochets, and then slip stitched into the top of that very first single crochet, standing single crochet we did. I'm going to pop over here. Now we're going to get into the sauce. This is the good stuff. And right here, we are going to slip stitch into our corner. And, or if you're already there, give me a chain 2. And then let's do 1 more double crochet back into that same corner space. And now what we want to do is we want to move through these so we can then work in these 3 doubles right here. Okay, so we're going to do 4 double crochets right out of the corner. That's 1 and 2 and 3 and 1 more. We'll make 4. And then what you do is look at our landmarks. There's our 2 double crochets that are in the corner. We're going to want to work in the very first 3 double crochets coming out of that corner. Okay, so you see there's 5 of them there. We want to work in those last, well, it's actually the first 3. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is we're going to wrap twice because we're going to do a treble. And in that 3rd one across, we're going to do a treble. So, you know, keep your tension. Oops, keep your tension nice. These ones always get me. And then we're going to do our yarn over and pull through 3 times. And then what we're going to do is this middle one, that 3rd one, we're going to come right. You can pull it to the front. And you can see there's 2 stitches there. We want to go into this middle one. Or the one on the left, I guess you could say. Oops, and put a double. This first one's fiddly. I'll do a couple of them with you. So there's a double, and then we're going to wrap twice because now we're going to go back to this 3rd, that would actually be the first stitch out of the corner. Okay, so we're going to come back and grab that one. I like to grab a hold of the post with my fingers, and then do our treble. Let's pull through 3 times. All right, so there is our first crisscross. It's looking a little fiddly right now, but just wait. Okay, now we see our next 3. We are going to yarn over twice, skip over to that 3rd one, and do a treble. These are so, I mean, it's like, once you guys get the hang of this, it's really easy. And so right here, you can see this single that's popping, that's a single, is popping up right above where you're working. That's where we want to go. I'm sorry, no it's not. Yes it is. So if we count our stitches, because if you get lost, sorry I had a little itch there. If you get lost and you're looking at the back of the work, so the very first open double is from this treble. Then the next one would be from our first treble, and then this into the 3rd one, so 1, 2, 3, would be this middle. Okay, so we're going to go into that one. I'm going to do it again here in a second, and so you can really get the anatomy of it. So yarn over twice, go back to that first one and do our treble. Okay, now I'm really going to just go through the stitch without all the explanation. Okay, so we're going to yarn over twice, find our little cluster of 3, go over, treble, yarn over just once, and then right behind. So you count those, 1, 2, grab that one, oops, and do just a regular double, then yarn over twice, and then go back crisscross back to that first one. I hope you guys can see this is okay. I got kind of a glare on my screen, so I can't see. Okay, so there's our another one. See, these look really cool when we're finished. Okay, so let's do a couple more. So here is our 3. We're just kind of ignoring these singles right now because we're using the landmarks from these doubles from that would be the first row of doubles. Okay, so we're going to yarn over twice. Okay, I'm just going to do this maybe 1 more or 2 more times. This time and 1 more time. And then if you need practice, go back to Mikey's video. I'm going to link it in the description box if you'd like to go, and his tutorial is magnificent. So it is I believe it's row 13, starting at row 13 of Study of Determination. So I'll do it 1 more time. So yarn over twice, go into the 3rd one and do a treble. Okay, and then we are going to, oops, my treble got all out of control there. Go back into the middle one for a double. Oops, my yarn split. I don't like that. Let me redo it. Kind of pull this, move them around a little bit. That stitch got a little out of whack. Make sure I get that fiber. There's my double. Okay, and then back here. Back to that. Oops, I didn't yarn over twice. Okay, into the first one. All right, I'm going to leave you off. Okay, so we're going to ready, set, go. I'm going to go to the other end, and then remember we're going to end with the last 4. So when you get to the other end, I'll show you how to do that. Okay, ready, set, go. All right, my loves, I'm just coming to the corner, and I wanted to show you I'm coming to the end here, and you can see I've just got about 5 stitches left. Well, you can see 5 of the doubles left, but there's more than that up here because we have the singles. So the easiest way I find is to come to your corner and go 1, 2, 3, 4, and that's where we know to go. So there's actually an extra stitch there, so don't worry too much about it because the next row is really going to cover that. So we want to end the row or the side with 4 double crochet. Excuse me, 4 double crochets in a row. You see what I did there? Yeah, there is kind of 1 stitch, but we're going to fudge that. Shh, don't tell my Wonder Twin. Okay, and then put 2 double crochets, chain 2, 2 double crochets in the corner. All right, and then as we come out of this corner, again, we will do our 4 doubles. Oops. 1, 2 into the next, the 3rd into the 3rd, and the 4th into the 4th. All right, and then here we go. We're back to what we did before. Here's our 2, and then we want to start working in those 3. So we're gonna yarn over, and I do want to make an adjustment. I forgot that Mikey did not do trebles here. He did extended double crochets. So you can actually do either, you just need to be consistent. So I already did this entire side doing them as trebles and then remembered, oh, those are extended doubles. So you may do them either way, okay? So I'm going to stay consistent with my yarning over twice, skipping to the 3rd double crochet from round 3, that's that from the first round, and then our double into the middle one, and then yarn over and go back to the first one and do our treble. Okay, and then here's our next cluster of 3, and we're just going to keep going, keep going, keep going. All right, now this row is going to take me a long time, so I am going to keep going, and then I will see you on the other side, and we're going to finish up the repeat with a row of single crochets. Okay, so ready, set, go. See you at the end. Hello, my loves. I have just, oops, tails all the way. I have just finished my first row of the long crisscrosses, and here I have done a chain 2 and slip stitched into the top of the chain 2 to close, because I am going to switch colors again. If you are not going to switch, if you're not going to switch colors, we are just going to chain 1 into this corner. So let me get I've got my color 5, which is red, on my genie, and we are going to, here, if you are already in the corner, you're going to just do a single crochet, or chain 1 single crochet. If you're starting your new color, you can do the same thing, single crochet or standing single crochet, or a chain 1 single crochet into the same. But I'm just going to go and do what's called a standing single crochet. And so that's what it is right there. We've been doing this throughout, so I'm just going to do that again. So here, right into the very first stitch, we are going to just again go all the way across with single crochets. So we know here we're going to have 6. So again, look at your anatomy. I've got 6 double crochets right there. So I know right out of the corner, before I get to this, I am going to be having 6 single crochets. So I've got 4, 5, and 6. And then here, now we are to those 3 stitches of the long crisscross. And so now what we're going to do is we are just going to put a single crochet on the top of these 3 stitches. So 1, there, that's your treble or your extended double. There is the double in the center, and then the last treble extended double. Okay, and again, just 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, and into the last. So you just keep 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3 all the way across. And then when we get to the corner, our corners are single crochet, chain 3, single crochet. All right, so I am going to finish this up, and I will join you again. I'll try to put some, I want to get this up. It was supposed to be up last night, and I apologize. I've been fighting a migraine since last Sunday. So I just couldn't do any more last night. So here you go. We're going to do single crochets all the way across. And then, so let's do this part real fast so I can let you go. This is getting really big. It doesn't even fit on camera anymore. So I have my, oh, I just had it. Oh, here it is. My Knots of Love measuring tape. And so we know, I can see here, that each of these repeats is about 1 inch. Okay, so we know that we are going to need at least 4 repeats of this. So I need 4 of the extended, the long crisscross. So I am probably going to take my 3 colors, which is the light blue, dark blue, and red, and then I'm going to use, you see a little thing coming here? I'm going to use the white as the stabilizing row, which is going to come after we finish our, I need to be about 7 inches. So it's, what would that be? 3.5, 4 on each side. So yeah, that's it. All right. So there is section 4. We have one more section to go, which is going to be the Modern Granny brick stitch. And then we will do our border, and we will be finished with the actual pattern. Now, don't be afraid. Don't fret, my pets. We are going to keep going. I'm going to actually have yarn pulled to make another one. So we're just keep going until July 27th, when I first launched this, that we can just keep making blankets, So I hope you guys have enjoyed this thus far. Leave me a comment if you have any questions. Please email creationsbyjax@gmail.com if you should have any questions, or would like to privately message me if you need guidance. That will be great. All right, so that's it. Make beautiful things, everybody. And we'll see you next week. And don't forget, Saturday, 11 a.m. Pacific, well, we're daylight time now. Pacific time. We will be on at 11 a.m. Pacific, and we will go over this and some more fun things that are coming. So it is a whip-tastic to a faux-licious day. Love you guys. Bye. Oh, make beautiful things.